back to game 2. It's the Pee Wee A Gillette Grizzlies versus the Sheridan Hawks. Jace Driscoll with it behind the net. We've got Tucker Whip, Fisher Goodnow starting out the game. Oh no, I hope my lighting doesn't do this terrible thing. I tried hitting a different lighting button. Morrison Boonis out as well. It's the I don't wanna be alone, come save me. It's the free. With Covert to Goodnow, back to Morrison. Morrison sends it cross ice, that's intercepted by the Hawks. Send it deep in the Grizzly zone. Goodnow pick it up, skates it behind his own net. Over the Whip. Whip battling in the corner. Tucker brings it around, finds some open ice. He's through the neutral zone. Poked up by the Hawks, but Tucker will have it in the corner. Just tries to send it out front, knocked away by Sheridan. Across the Sigmund. Cody fans on it. Sheridan will pick it up. Cody battling along the boards, trying to get it back. Mooney putting some pressure in. He comes away with the puck. Joshua Mooney skating it out from the corner. Pushes past Sheridan. Sheridan will take it away. Puck comes free into neutral ice. Sheridan will collect it and regroup. Sigmund with the puck. Trying to get it over the true, knocked away by Sheridan. Sigmund will clear it out. We've got icing. Recently on the face-off. Puck over to Tucker. Tucker Whip taking it through neutral ice. He's got space to skate. Sheridan trying to press him to the outside. He gets a shot off into the side of the goalie. Sheridan with it to far corner. Goodnow trying to put some pressure in the corners here. Pressed into the boards by Sheridan. We'll have a penalty coming. Got offsetting penalties. Goodnow and the Hawks player in the penalty box for roughing. So we're still just playing 5-on-5 hockey here. Luna's carrying it down to the Hawks end. That's poked away. Caught up in their skates. Luna's battling at the boards, trying to get it. Comes out to Driscoll. Gets a stick on it. Taken away by Sheridan. Morrison comes in, scoops it up. That's up to Bunis.
There you go.
Morrison again. Taken away by Sheridan. Morrison gets it down into the Hawk zone. Morrison carrying it round behind the net. Oh, I don't know if it's those windows at the end. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I know that's terrible. Morrison centering pass to Jace. That gets knocked away wide left. Jace with it in the far corner. Centering pass. Taken away before it can get to Bunis.
Nice pass. Let's go, Bodie!
Scott hustling back there to defend. Bunis passes out the center ice to Sheridan.
There you go. Nice. Oh.
Good stop in there. Good stop by Looney. With it all on the near side boards. Goodnow chips it up. Robertson with a shot. Good shot by Looney. Looney pressuring in the corner. Shooting Clausen, trying to pressure Sheridan a little bit here. True to the box for hooking. So Sheridan will have the power play opportunity here. Morrison controls the puck for a corner. Comes across, passes ahead. Morrison will pick it back up. Matthew around the defender. Shot off too high, goes over the net. Goodnow rushing for the puck. Driscoll is also back. Driscoll with it, chips it up the boards. Jay's still battling at the far side boards. Morrison will pick up the puck. Down to the Hawks end. Morrison centering pass, no good. Mooney on the center face-off there. Clausen passing into the far side boards. Sheridan gets it past the head. Sheridan with it it at center ice.
Nice pass.
Pressure by Sigmund. Going to put puck in the corner. Brings it around behind his own net. Passes up to Mooney. Mooney skips through one hawk. Loses control. Clausen with it at the near side boards. Mooney and Clausen battling. Clausen comes away with it. He loses control. Picks the puck up again. And back at the boards. Clausen goes down. Lost his helmet here. No penalty on that play. Reesner on the face-off. Winter and Shell playing wing. Whip and Goodnow back on D. Tucker's going to keep it in the hot zone. Skates around and through into the side of the goalie. Puck sent into the near side corner. Shell will pick it up, sends it back to Goodnow. Passes across, not enough on it. Sheridan with the breakaway. Good goal, Sheridan. That'll put the Hawks up 1-0 over the Grizzlies with 6:54 to go in the first. Morrison, Bunis, and Driscoll out. Driscoll with the puck down to the Hawks end. Taken back out by the Hawks. Bunis scoops that off his stick.
Sheridan Hawks goal by 96, unassisted.
Driscoll picks it up to neutral ice, gets it back down again. Hawks take it away. They'll skate behind their own net. Cast up to the outside.
Okay, lost.
Morrison on the near side boards. It's going to pass ahead to Driscoll. Driscoll reaching. Bunis in to scoop up the puck. Gets it chipped out to Driscoll. Hawks will chip against the boards. Hawks with possession. Sigmund and Scott back on D here. Scott poking it away. Hawks are regrouping. Sigmund chasing it down in the Grizzly zone behind his own net. Passes out to Driscoll.
No, you have a shot.
Sheridan with it again back into the Grizzly zone. Knocked away by Scott. Sheridan in the corner.
Nice, Mason.
Sheridan up front. Knocked away again. Scott will send it around the boards. Far side, Driscoll there. Stops it up, clears it up to Mooney. Can't control. The Hawks will go grab it at the near side boards in their own zone. Clausen pressuring on the far side boards. Hawks still controlling. Whip takes it away in the corner. Chips Moves it ahead, goes off the skates of Clausen. He's hustling to get there. Stopped up by Sheridan. Gets around good now. Banked off of the boards. Fox keeping it in at the blue line. Mooney with it on the near side boards. Passes up to Clausen. Clausen around one guy. That's knocked away by the goalie. Sigmund at the blue line. Doesn't hang on to it long enough. Grizzlies are offsides. Pressure by Shell. Sigmund will pick up the puck. Chips it out of the zone. Sheridan. Back into the zone. Tucker will pick it up and neutralize. He's got the breakaway. And there's good hustle by the Sheridan defender, but that one goes off the side. Griesner with it. Not quite enough to get it past the cross. Griesner with it, back in the Hawk zone. Shell off the skate of the Hawks. Hawks try to pass across, poked away by Goodnow. Goodnow go to the corner, battle for it. Hawks are going to send it back out to neutralize. We're back to full strength. 36 seconds to go in the period. Good stop. Hunter Rooney. Into the corner, he gets the puck away, it goes down. Sigmund gets his stick on it, he's hustling to the corner. Matthew there as well. And that'll do it for the first. Sheridan leads it 1-0. Mooney on the face-off at the start of the second. Back to Goodnow. Sends it up to Mooney in the neutral zone. Mooney into the skates of Clausen. Puck gets back to Whip. He brings it up through the Hawks. Through neutral ice. He's got space. Taking it all the way down. Whip goes down, pucks in the near side corner. Sheridan coming back the other direction. Mooney back to defend. Now Knocked away by True on the far side wall there. He's trying to keep possession of the puck there, chipping it through the skates of Sheridan. He does. Puts it down deep into the Hawks zone. Stopped up by Clausen on the near wall. And he gets his stick, but Sheridan will control. Good pressure by Mooney. Good no, battling behind the net and into the near corner here. Hawks send it up to the blue line, chipped around Clausen. Good no there. Driscoll skips it away and gets it chipped out. He will clear the zone. Hawks are regrouping. Good pressure by Driscoll in the neutral zone. Shot knocked away by Looney. Hawks past the center, but Goodnow got a stick on it. Shot wide right, bounces around behind the net. Scott will pick it up. Morrison with it. Morrison ahead to Driscoll. Morrison circling around to the Grizzly zone. Pass ahead to Bunis. Bunis shot. Knocked away by the goalie's stick. Driscoll in the near corner. Hawks pass across the center. No control. Grizzlies getting back. Sigmund. Driscoll collect the puck on the far side. Pass intercepted by the Hawks. Bunis tripping it up the boards. Sheridan stops up behind their own net.
Go, Payson.
Pressure, Johnny!
Caleb.
Whip knocks it away into the near boards. Bunis there battling. Hawks pass across, shot. Good stop by Hunter. Hawks keeping it at the blue line. Morrison locked up on the walls. Bunis sticking his stick in there. Out to Bunis. He gets away with it. Stick taken away by the Sheridan. Sheridan fakes around Goodnow, but that gets poked out to the corner. I think Whip must have got that one. Tucker bringing it back up. Nice. We have offsides. Reaching on the face-off, gets it chipped into the Hawk zone, but Hawks in control. Back up to neutral ice. Hawks down in the Grizzly zone. Shot. Scott sending it up the near side boards. That's taken away by Sheridan. Goodnow with the puck. Sends it around, not hard enough. That's intercepted by Sheridan. Off of both Reisner and Winter on the far side. Good poke by Goodnow. Shell with the puck, skating it through neutral ice. Passes the center, picked off by Sheridan. Sheridan went back the other way. Whip his back. And Sigmund pass across to Sheridan off the knee pad of Looney. Shell, not enough on it. Reisner trying to clear it out, kept in by Sheridan. Finally poked out from the neutral zone. Shell hustling across ice. Offsides. Sigmund racing for the puck. He gets into the corner, sends it to Mooney. Mooney around the Hawks, up to Clausen. Hawks will keep it in the Grizzly zone. Shot into Sigmund. True with the puck. Gets it cleared out. Sheridan gets it taken away from him. Mooney to Clausen, and he'll get it deep in the Hawks zone. We're still sitting at 1-0. Sheridan leads with 7:43 to go in the second. Clausen pushing him to the outside. Pass up to center. That's knocked away by Scott. Far side into traffic. Good stop, Looney. This puck just sitting out front. Grizzlies get it chipped out to the glass. Ruger gets that cleared out after the Sheridan player. Sheridan with the shot. Good stop, Looney. Goodnow to Scott, and back to Goodnow in the far corner. Goodnow trying to chip it up the board, stopped by Sheridan. It's scooped up by True, knocked away by Sheridan. Lunas with his stick on it, pokes the puck free. Mooney chips it up past, getting into the Hawks zone, but
too many people thought I would never get fired. Never.
it up. Pressure from Sheridan, but he gets it turned around. The Hawks zone. Morrison still with it on the far side boards. Knocked off by Sheridan into the skates of Lunas. Play by Sheridan, kept in by Sigmund at the blue line. They'll send it deep in the Sheridan zone. Sigmund back up the boards. Driscoll hustling to the corner and lifts his stick. He's battling to get the puck. Morrison with it at the far side board. Sigmund keeping it in at the line again. Cross to Driscoll. Whip battling at the near boards. Sheridan in the corner. That'll get sent around by Sigmund to Bunis. Kept in by Sheridan. Driscoll now with the puck. Driscoll with it, far side boards, trying to chip it ahead to Matthew, not enough on it. Bunis with the puck. Puck comes free, knocked away by Sheridan. Matthew hustling to the corner. Kept in by Whip at the blue line. Shot, bounces up through the players.
Slow down, Tuck.
Tucker holding it, passes it across ice. Lunas, puck comes free. Tucker with the puck again. Let's get it down to the Hawk zone. Passes center to Bunis. Bunis gets a shot into the goalie. Stop. Matthew on the near side boards, turn sharp. Matthew cut in the middle, around the player, shot off. Bunis in a good place out front. Can't quite get the play together. Driscoll shooting it back in. Yes! Driscoll to Bunis, and we have a good goal for the Grizzlies. They tie it up 1-1. 4:18 to go in the second. Reisner, Shell, and Winter out. Sigmund and Scott back on D. Good goal, Sheridan. Up over the shoulder of Looney. That'll put Sheridan back up 2-1 over the Grizzlies. Same lines out there. Winter trying to catch up to Sheridan here. They pass across.
Number 14 assisted by 23.
Another shot. Stopped by Looney.
Goal number 11 unassisted.
Winter, the far boards, can't control the puck. Sheridan, another shot, wide right. Sheridan with it in the near corner. Knocked away by Shell. Shell carrying it across neutral ice. He's got some good speed coming down, pushed out by Sheridan. Gets the puck knocked back behind. Winter in the far corner with it. Reisner reaching in, battle behind the net. Reisner going to the corner. Shell trying to break up the Sheridan play here as he comes through neutral ice. Good no. Gets it stopped up. Sheridan picks it up. Free puck. Sheridan controls. Sheridan passes center. I don't know if that is deflected off of Whip's stick. Bounces into the far corner. Scott pressuring. Come across the near side boards. Sheridan past the center. That's disrupted by Mooney. Good hustle by True. Trying to send it up the boards. Stopped by Sheridan. Mooney chips it ahead. Kept in at the blue line by Sheridan. Tucker sending it around the glass. Clausen with it in neutral ice. The skates of Sheridan. Mooney will pick it up. We're back down to the Grizzlies end. Good no behind our own net. We'll control the puck. He circles back around, trying to find some space. Looking to chip it out to Ruger. It's picked off by Sheridan. Whip with the puck. He's willing to cruise some neutral ice here. All the way down. Sheridan chips it over everybody with a breakaway. He loses it wide left. Back on the stick of Tucker. Tucker passed across Mrs. Bunis. Bunis hustling to the corner there. Gets it up the wall. Sheridan gets it away. Sigmund stops up at the wall, far side. Sheridan with it. Pass ahead, off the skate, Morrison will pick it up.
Go, Jake!
Driscoll on the near side boards. Shot off, and that'll be a good stop to Sheridan goalie. Driscoll, shot. Loose puck out front, scrapping for it. Comes free into the Sheridan players. Everybody's scrambling and poking. The goalie's sitting. Finally whistled dead. Sheridan. Trying to skate it on the side of Scott, who does. The shot. Good stop, Looney. Sigmund lifting a stick. He'll get control in the far corner. Passes around to Morrison. Morrison cross ice to Driscoll. And that'll do it for the second period. Sheridan leads it 2-1. Whip ahead to Driscoll. Driscoll skating down to the Hawks end. Deep in the zone. Bunis with it at the far side boards. Driscoll battling up the wall. Hawks will get it cleared out of their zone. It's back to Goodnow. His pass intercepted. Sheridan with the breakaway.
Let's go,
And he's got
Bobby!
help. Good stop, Looney. Morrison off the face-off. Race down the ice for it. Sheridan hustling to get there. Bunis right there too. Driscoll in the corner. Up to Bunis. He turns and shoots. Wide left. Morrison trying to get in there. He scoops it away. Pass out front. Loose puck. And we've got a good goal. Morrison to Driscoll. That ties it up. Sheridan 2, Gillette 2. 13:07 to go in the third. Sheridan with 15 shots on goal after the second period. Gillette with 12 shots on goal after the second. Mooney reaching for it. True battling at the wall, trying to poke it ahead to Clausen. Clausen gets it down into the Hawk zone.
23 unassisted.
Still battling at the boards. Lots of pressure from Sheridan. Chipped through by Mooney. Their sticks are locked up. Clausen getting hung up. Sheridan gets it pinned up against the board. Now they're battling. Clausen comes away with it. Sheridan controls the puck. Grizzlies trying to get back here. Scott coming across. Sheridan will pull up and regroup. Good pressure. It's chipped ahead by Sigmund. Kept in by Sigmund. He'll send it back deep in the zone. Past Ruger. Clausen back in, stops up, grabs the puck, it's out to True. Sent around the other direction. Far corner. Mooney's there, holds the puck, backhand pass out front. Ruger's there, but they don't connect. True goes down, but he's okay. Sheridan bring it back the other direction. Sigmund gets him pinched off at the boards. They're back out of the zone. There's Grady coming across. Mooney stocking him up in the corner. Sheridan still controlling the puck. Poked away by Sigmund. Sigmund sends it into the boards for Mooney. Mooney chips it across ice to Shell. Shell into the far board. Sheridan's going to come away with possession. Well, that's poked away by Winter. Winter gets it, shot on net, and that'll be covered up by the goalie. Eastner on the face-off. Shell reaching for it, misses. Now he's battling with Sheridan on the far boards. Sheridan settles down the puck. Grady, pressure. Trying to get the puck poked out of there. Sheridan still controlling. Gets it passed up the near side boards. Eastner collides. Sheridan down to the Grizzlies zone. Good stop, Rooney. Good now, can't quite control. He gets smashed into the boards here. No call on that one. Whip. He's going to send it around the boards the other direction. Sheridan keeping it in at the blue line. Winter with his stick clears the zone. They'll play this one. Sheridan collects it behind their own net. He stops up. Sheridan down to the Grizzlies zone. Whip and Goodnow both back. Whip, Goodnow, batting it down. Whip will pick it up. More speed out of Tucker today. Sends it deep in the Hawk zone. Gunas battling behind the net. Tucker Red out front ready. Sheridan with possession. Morrison picks that one off to keep it in the zone. Poked away by Sheridan. Whip with the puck. Passes up to Driscoll. Driscoll skating through the Hawk. Bounced away from Morrison. Sheridan will send it deep in the Grizzly zone. Bounces behind the net. Covered up by Looney. Sheridan it, sending it down to the corner. Morrison will chase down the puck, chips it on around the boards. Bunis will pick it up, sends it out. Picked up by Sheridan. Sheridan pass across, they do not connect. Scott jumping in there with good pressure. Morrison around his own net, passes cross ice to Driscoll, ready and waiting. Driscoll around one hop. He's at the far side board. Bunis going with him. Driscoll puts his arm out, loses the puck. Driscoll through the skates of Sheridan. That one's knocked away. Sheridan misses their pass. Another Hawk will pick that up. Pressure by Sigmund. Poked away by Scott, who's just reaching. Sigmund with it behind the net. Sends it around the boards. Off of Looney. Driscoll picks up the puck. He'll skate it through neutral ice. Pulling it wide, shot, wide right. Morrison in the far corner. Kicked away by Sheridan, poked through by Driscoll. Driscoll now battling in the corner. Just misses Bunis. Bunis trying to catch the Hawk. Rip back on defense. Hawks will just dump it deep and go change. Good no in the far corner. Out to Mooney. Mooney sends it up to Bunis. Nice pass. All poked away by Hawks and immediately taken by Driscoll. He'll just chip it deep in the zone. He's going for a change. Hawks passing up the near side. Good no, pushing him wide. Hawks still control, circle around behind the net. Hawks pass back to their D. He goes down. Hawks still controlling, but pushed wide out. And they clear the zone. Got offsides Grizzlies. They're still tied 2-2 with 6:46 to go in the game. Mooney on the face-off. Clausen trying to get in front of the Hawks here. Hawks pass it up and neutral ice. Mooney there just helping up the boards. Puck's picked up by Clausen, chipped around the Hawks. He goes down. Hawks holding it on the far side. Mooney pushing the Hawks to the outside, looking to center pass. It's knocked into the near corner. And Scott will send it all the way around. Mooney with it on the far side boards. Knocked away by Sheridan. Sheridan back the other way. Sigmund reaching with his stick. Pass out front. Scott swinging. Shot stopped by Looney. Backhand pass disrupted by the Grizzlies. Sheridan pass across. Reasoner trying to pass through. Hawks keep it in. Flying, bouncing puck. Good snag by Hunter Looney. Gets right in the way of that puck, picked up by Rip. Grizzlies are down to the Hawk zone. Tucker gets around a guy into the boards. He's battling behind the net. Hawks trying to get it chipped out. Winter racing for it. The Hawks will control. Reisner hustling back. Good no. Puck comes free. Good no gets it into the near side boards. Picked up by Tucker. Sent over to Shell. Hawks at the near side boards. Reisner reaching. Hawks get their pass to center ice. Down into the Grizzly zone. Good no. Pressuring. He'll get the puck away. Pass up to Reisner. Nope, that's in the poked away by Sheridan. They're back into the Grizzly zone. Scott back. Beats Scott. Sigmund flying in. Sheridan regrouping. Bunis after the puck. Misses. Morrison slaps it and misses. Sheridan still controlling. Driscoll reaching. Puck goes around near corner. Kept in by Sheridan into the skates of Sigmund. Sheridan chips it into the boards. Sigmund trying to clear the zone. He does, but Sheridan will control it in the neutral ice. Sheridan keeping it on sides. Hey Henry, can you guys get down off of there? Mama can't see. Scott to Morrison. Morrison flying around behind the net. Forgot the puck. He'll pick it up again. Pulls it around one player. Passes ahead. That'll go deep in the zone. Oh, it's icing. Mooney whips through. Goodnow and Clausen out. Goodnow up the boards into the skates of Mooney here. Sheridan will keep it in. Skating back down deep in the Grizzly zone. Goodnow goes to the corner. He gets pushed off balance. Goodnow getting the stick back in and battling. Sheridan wrapping around. Mooney's down and loses the puck. Gets it covered. Good stop. Tucker carrying it down to the Hawks end. He spins around, collides with the Sheridan player and goes down. Ruger into the near corner here, where True is battling. Thank you. Sheridan holds it at the far side boards, passes the center. Around True. True in the far corner, sends it up the boards. Sheridan. True, battling in the corner. Lifting the stick off the Hawks number 17. That's good. Whip with it to neutral ice. Pulling around one guy. Spin move again. Loses the puck. Sheridan bringing it back the other way towards the Grizzly zone. Sheridan. Robinson weaving through the Grizzlies. Shot. We've got a good goal, Sheridan. That'll put him up 3-2 with 2 minutes to go in the game. I thought maybe Mooney had his skate across all the way, but that's snuck in somewhere. Morrison poking at it. Bunis on the far wall. Gets it sent around behind the net.
Go Grizzlies!
Sheridan sends it back the other way. Bunis
Sheridan
in the
Hawks goal
corner.
by number 21,
Driscoll.
assisted by 11.
Driscoll. Pass out front. Nope, that's deflected up and over. Near corner. Matthews there. Sheridan gets their stick on it. It'll be deep down in the Grizzly zone. Sigmund heading to the corner. Right into the side of the net. Scott dishes it into the wall. Chipped up. Driscoll with it. Passed across to Morrison. Morrison looking up. He'll carry it on down into the Hawks zone. It's pushed wide. Sends it out front, right out front to Bunis. No good. Puck behind the net. Sheridan with it. Their guy on the wall. Misses their pass. Hustle by Tucker. He goes down. Clausen will pick up the puck. Clausen trying to get control. Gets it passed up to Whip. Whip with it out front. Not enough on it. Sheridan will take it. Intercepted by Goodnow. He chips it up the boards. Sent on in by Clausen. Bunis after the puck. Sheridan will control. Sheridan chips it out. Whip reaching. Goodnow. Sends it up the far side. Clausen in there. Picked up by Driscoll. The last 13 seconds of the game here. Morrison rushing to the corner, trying to send it back, intercepted by Sheridan. They'll flip it out on the ice. No racing for it. That'll do it for the game. Good effort by the Grizzlies. Sheridan win that one 3-2.